Hello, people of God. Welcome to the Let's Keep Our Education Catholic podcast. I am Sister Augustine Ambata. Happy Easter. May the incredible power of the resurrection fill your hearts with joy and peace. Here on another episode, I bring to you the fourth essential mark of a Catholic school according to Archbishop Michael Miller, imbued with a Catholic worldview throughout its curriculum. The 2022 Congregation for Catholic Education document, paragraphs 19 to 20, proudly states that a Catholic educational institute is a school and Catholic. As a school, it has the characteristics of a school through organized instruction. As Catholic, it is endowed with a specific identity. So the synergy of the Catholic identity and academics provides an integral education. Obviously, there are concerns that Catholic schools curriculum, has increasingly been dominated by pressures to conform to the program of secularism, in the name of the national curriculum. And some standardized frameworks are organized and directed by the government. Even in some Catholic schools now, apart from the crucifix that hung somewhere in the classroom or in the principal's office, it is difficult to distinguish a Catholic school from a secular school. That is quite unfortunate, it is. I know there's a lot to grapple with and reflect on regarding the obvious influence of secularism in Catholic schools, but all that will be well articulated in another episode. However, as Catholic schools, we must remain Catholic. And the argument here today is that for a Catholic school to be able to provide an integral education, the spirit of Catholicism should permeate the entire Catholic school curriculum. This includes the content of instruction, the approaches to instructional delivery, the environment, and the disposition and attitudes of educators. It is the role of administrators and teachers to evaluate and supervise the content of instruction. What are children learning in Catholic schools? Does this learning represent and promote Christian values? A lot has been infused into the curriculum in the name of it being a national curriculum. It is indeed the responsibility of Catholic educators to stand and promote what they believe in by critically evaluate, report, and be sure those contents, the bad contents, are eradicated. We should be able to advocate for our children and their future. So why the content of instruction is important? The roles of educators are also paramount. Who do we have as educators, administrators, faculty, and staff? Educators we know are both instructors and models to our students. So a Catholic school educator should represent, exemplify, and promote Christian values. We understand the difficulty in finding and hiring Catholic school teachers. Even those who are Catholics, some of them are driven by the passion of a market curriculum. That is a challenge. However, a Catholic school, in every Catholic school, the teacher's attitude, their mannerism, relationship with the student, dress code, interpretation of instructional content, and approaches to delivery should be Christ-like, and they should intentionally represent everything that the Catholic Church holds, because it is a Catholic school. So faculty and staff should uphold the teachings of the Catholic Church. Every institution has its rules and regulations, right? And you can agree with me that those who stand in front of our children as teachers matter a lot. So whether the teacher is a Catholic or not, it is important that everyone works towards one goal. If you are a Catholic school teacher and your instructional strategy does not represent or reflect the gospel values, it doesn't matter what you teach. You definitely need professional development program, training, and your administrator should be able to organize that. So the training would not only keep you on track in terms of instruction, but also contribute to your personal growth. So this is not professional development training in terms of being academic, but our mandate as Christians to evangelize and grow ourselves. We should be able to walk in solidarity, and we do not build a Christian community by isolating ourselves. So we need to support and grow ourselves as educators. And the popular cliche has it that you cannot give what you don't have. So even when the instruction is Catholic and you do not have qualified teachers for effective delivery, there will definitely be a problem. The same applies to administrators. I think for every administrator in a Catholic school, there should be a Catholic, right? Every administrator should be a Catholic. Because if you're a Catholic school principal and you neither uphold nor exhibit the spirit of Catholicism, there is a fundamental problem, because it will definitely trickle down to the lives of the student. So to have the spirit of Catholicism permeate the entire curriculum, the content of instruction, delivery approaches, and all who work in Catholic school should be considered. Every angle of the Catholic school should be factored in. By so doing, the Catholic school will be able to develop the whole child. We don't want the student to say, we had the experience but missed the meaning. Every necessary resources needed should be adequately used. That way, we'll keep our education Catholic. Thank you, and God bless you. And once again, may the Easter Bunny bring you lots of joy and happiness.